Hi, I'm Luba, but my friends call me Lulu, a part-time traveler, a lifestyle content creator, and a mother to two wonderful boys. My goal is to travel the world, but first, let's explore the US and see what it has to offer. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I trust everyone is doing great, inshallah. Yes, by the title of this video, we are currently exploring our second state, and it happens to be Delaware. I know there is a lot of misconception about Delaware being a boring state. I would not agree with that. However, keep in mind that Delaware is a very small state compared to other states. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Delaware is the second smallest state in the US. With that, there isn't not much to do, but there are limitations to things you can do over here. It is the middle of February and it is cold. Winter, we have had our fair share of winter this year, and it is not looking pretty today. It is a rainy day. Well, it is a good day if you are a duck, because it has been raining all through last night and today, and it's gonna stop for an hour and a half according to the weather app, and it's gonna start snowing at 5:30. So is it a good day to be out? Absolutely not. Are we going to are we going to be intimidated by a little rain? Absolutely not. So I'm trying to make the best out of the situation. I know I would have loved to show you what it's like in Delaware. It is home to the most beautiful beaches in the country. Hiking here is incredible, but sadly we cannot do it. But I promise you one thing is, during the summer I'm just gonna come here, do a short video of top things to do while you're visiting Delaware. It's gonna be over on my Instagram, and if you're not following me on Instagram, please do, because it's gonna be just there. I plan on doing most of the indoor stuff today, because obviously because we cannot do any outdoorsy thing today. But honestly, as long as you guys keep showing up for me, I will show up for you regardless of the weather. A little rain would not stop my day. It won't stop us from having fun. So I'm gonna turn the camera this way or this way or this way for you to see. I'm currently at Delaware Museum of Art. You guys know me and art. I love art. I'm curious to see what this place has to offer. I was told that the outdoor sculpture garden is incredible. So I've never been here before. Mostly what I do when I am visiting Delaware is I go for hiking, and so I'm curious to see what this place has to offer. Yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy, and I hope you have fun. I want to ask you guys a question. Please tell me down in the comment section, what comes to mind when you think of Delaware? For me, I would say Joe Biden, because he is from Delaware. I would say the beautiful beaches, the hiking spots, and maybe tax. They don't have a sales tax here, so you can shop till you drop with a little amount. So those are facts you need to know about Delaware. I hope you guys are as excited as I am, and yeah, welcome to Delaware, everyone. It looks like it's gonna be a good day, hopefully, inshallah. So let's go. The Delaware Museum of Art is known for its rich collection of American art and illustration, especially from the 19th to 21st century. As soon as I walked in, I felt surrounded by creativity and history. This space was calm, beautiful, curated, making it easy to take everything in and to do it at your own pace. Every room tells a different story with pieces that felt both timeless and personal. One thing I love about this space was how the staff were kind of laid back. Most museums you would see the staff being uptight, but this one they're just there but really not there. If you have any questions or you need any clarification, they're always there to help, which I really appreciated because they were not in my face making sure I'm not touching anything. They just trust you to do the right thing. My favorite part of this museum was definitely a set of drawings I saw. The artist did was very simple yet very expressive. You could really see the emotions in the line, and it made me stop and just take it all in. You guys, I just wrapped up my inspiring visit to the museum. The rain has finally calmed down a bit. I'm gonna rush to the riverfront view to just get a few videos and pictures of that, then head to, because it's gonna completely stop at some point, and I want to be at, sorry guys, I keep getting calls, and I was saying that at some point the rain is gonna stop and I want to be in a beautiful estate at that point. So I'm gonna quickly leave here, but before I go I need to show you this outdoor sculptural garden. Look at that. Look at this one. It's still raining, but we are gonna manage that. I'm gonna stop first at a cafe to have something warm. I have already I had my first cup of coffee in the morning when I was going to the gym, and I wanted to wait up until like 11 to get the second one, but it's currently 10:30, so I'm just gonna have another one and then head to the riverfront. So I will see you when I see you. Guys, I'm so wet. I need to go grab something warm and then head to Nemours Estate to see. I'm supposed to make an appointment to see the optician. I've not been doing a great job with wearing my glasses. I have it here. I need it to drive, but I think I'm just gonna request for something is being okay. I think I'm just gonna request for contact lenses. It's just gonna be easy for me to navigate. But yeah, off to where next? Somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to next, but I need to. I'm so cold, I'm confused. Woo! It is a cold day. Did I mention that it was gonna snow today?
Oh yeah, it did. It did, but it didn't start at 5:30. It started at 6:30. It ended up being a snowstorm that lasted for 2.5 days. Can you imagine?
I'm back in the car and I want to be honest about the cafe I just went to, because I really feel bad because the people the people in there are very nice, but I had the chocolate chip scones, which should be, it doesn't taste like a scone, it more like a stone. It lacks the texture, the crumbleness of a scone. I don't know how to explain it, but it lacks that. It's more of a steel muffin. That's how I can explain it. That's the best way I can explain it. But it was horrible. Nothing special about the coffee as well. Yeah, but I'm trying to put a positive attitude to Wilmington, because I do want to love Wilmington. I love some part of, I'm trying to be positive to see, but we'll see.
So immediately the rain stopped for a couple of hours, I decided to visit this restaurant or diner, you might call it. Apparently everyone and their mom were telling me you have to be here, you have to be, it's historical, it has been here for a long time, I think since the 50s. It's President Obama went there when he came to Delaware. It was President Biden's favorite restaurant, yada 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 yada. I went in. It's a classic old school American diner. Yeah, exactly what I said. The machines that do not work, you know, all those 50s machines, yeah, that's just it. And I had their burgers. The burger, I think it's called the classic burger, and then I ordered a side of onion ring with water, and that was it. Here I was trying to look for if there's a sauce, because I do not enjoy my burgers dry, but they had mustard, which I used a bit, and then the salt and pepper. I was looking to see if they have anything spicy, but of course nothing. Yeah, I had a review at the end of this, so you might just wait for that.
So I just finished with charcoal pit, and there's honestly nothing special about this place, nothing at all. I didn't have the soup. I wish I did, so maybe I could be able to compare to see, maybe it's just the burgers, but it was average. I would say you could even find something better at a fast food chain. No, there's nothing special about it. I had 2 bites because I didn't want to eat much. I just wanted to eat just for the taste of it, and it was just average. It wasn't horrible, it was just okay, nothing. And when I went in, I think because I was there early, there was no one there, but when I was leaving, like almost all the seats were taken. I'm like, I don't understand what is special about this place. I guess it is because it's famous or what, I don't know, but there's nothing special about it. I would not advise anyone to come here. If you're coming for the taste, definitely nothing special. I would have, but I was told that this place is known for its milkshake. There's no way I'm having milkshake. I already had a bit of the scones today, and that's enough sugar for me. I do not want to open that door of having sugar. I've been doing so well so far, so I don't want to. I was like, nah, I'm good. If I was here with the kids, maybe I would have let them try that, and they would tell me what their take is. But then, yeah, I was not willing to risk anything. So my honest opinion is, I don't advise you wasting your time here. You can find something really, really nice at a local diner with and cheaper. Even though this one is not expensive, it was like $9.99, like $10 just for the hamburgers and fries, then $3 for the onion ring. But I think you can find cheaper and better, because Wilmington is pretty cheap. Like experience, would I do it again? Absolutely not. Nothing to write home about. So far so good. I will see you at some point in this video. I'm thinking of calling because I'm pretty full, but I need to have dinner here, so I'm thinking of calling the boys to maybe come meet me up here and we could have dinner together, or I don't know yet, but I'm cold. I need to be somewhere warm. Yeah, for now I will just go to the museum, I think. So I'll see you at the museum.
Up next, I went to Nemours Estate. So this place is known for its garden and its beautiful French style architecture, but we couldn't see the garden properly because of the weather, but I decided to tour the house. So it started with a man called Herbert Sr. He escaped France after the French Revolution with 17 family members. He settled here in Delaware and he started a business selling gunpowder. But the owner of this house is who we're focusing on. His name is still Herbert himself. He was born right here in Delaware and he married his first wife. They had 4 kids and the marriage ended in divorce, and she took the kids with her. I was told that he was not close with his kids up until the last few years of his life. So he got married to his second wife. She was also a divorcee from somewhere in Philadelphia. She came here. She was a wealthy from a wealthy family as well, and they started building this beautiful home.
Just a fun fact, this room was originally green, like a pistachio green or military green. And Alicia, the second wife, came in and said, I wanted French, I wanted France, I wanted Versailles. And so they added the gold leaf, but even the piano was like a sort of a murky green.
Wow.
It wasn't very glamorous, I'm gonna say, And so they added the gold leaf and the gold, and now it's fancy. And they literally would do little concerts here. This Croatian vase here is the oldest thing in our collection.
Wow.
That little, see that little tiny? Yeah, right there. That is our oldest piece.
So Alicia brought in one child from her previous marriage, and herself and her husband went ahead to adopt one kid from an orphanage in France, and so 2 children grew up in that house. She passed away after 20 years of marriage, and a year later he got married to his 3rd wife, which is Jessie. You're going to most likely see a lot of Jessie's paintings or pictures around. She was the last lady in the house. She passed away in the 70s, so fairly recent compared to him. So this house has 105 rooms in total, but only 77 were accessible for viewing. And he is known for donating all his wealth to the Children's Hospital. So he was a very generous person, and part of his will was to have this house viewed. People will come in and view it because he took pride in building this house. My personal favorite place in this house was the basement, which I haven't shown you guys yet, but I found it to be interesting, and just boys will be boys. But yeah, this is the kitchen, and you can see it is well done. Most of the things you can see here are exactly what the family used. This is the maids' quarters, where they have their dinners, they socialize, the caregivers, the maids, whatever they're called at the time. And yeah, so this is what a typical maid's living room would look like. I think the ones that are married, not all of them, because I saw some single rooms that don't have this living room, so I'm not sure, and I didn't ask. Look at the view of that garden. This place is known for its beautiful garden, and I was told if I was there during spring, it would have been, the fountains would have been on, it would have been beautiful. But regardless, I really had fun. This is my favorite. It is the cinema. I cannot believe this home was built in 1910, and these are the things in the house. So he was a baller. This is the cinema. You can see the projector, and then look at the long bowling alley. So I was told that men would come for like party, socializing. Girls were allowed here, but mostly men. So look at that. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. These chairs caught my eyes because they were open, and I was wondering why. So she was telling me that this is where men would keep their hats. There, if it was now your cell phone, whatever you have, the loose items, or the girls will put their purse, and you sit down. Instead of like everyone hanging them, they'll put it there and you sit on it, and when you're done, you know where your things are. That is innovative. I wish we had this in school, like primary school or secondary school. That would be helpful. If you've reached part of this vlog and you are not subscribed to this channel, please support me by subscribing, liking, leave a comment. Whatever you want to say in the comment section, just say something. Just don't be not saying anything. And yeah, this is the family's bedroom, but the left, I think, side of the hallway was where the guests would normally stay. They have like 4 rooms for guests. This is where someone who is single would stay, and they have a different room where if you have a kid, that would be where you would stay. And they have a separate room for families, which I think was very thoughtful and it was curated nicely. remember the two girls we talked about that grew up in the house? This is their room. They look at how beautiful it is. What I forgot to ask was did they share a room or not? This is Eloise, I think. This is where Eloise grew up, her baby room. So this is close to Jessie's room. This is Jessie's bathroom, which is really fancy smash. Look at it, so nice. And I don't know if this is her clothes, but they look cool. I like the space. And yeah, this is Jessie's room. It was done perfectly. This is the original furniture in the room. So most of what you see here, 99 or 98%, are the original things that they used in this house. So that's why you could see all the ropes so that people would not touch. This is the man of the house's room, and to be honest, I expected more. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be a grand room or what, I don't know, but I expected more. And this is his bathroom. There was something like machineries on the wall. I was told that it was for his haircut and all that stuff. This little corner is a telephone room, so this is where people will come and make their calls. I hope you will have fun. I hope when you visit Delaware you would come here. Do you still think Delaware is a boring state? I don't know. I ended up meeting with my boys and we head to this Indian restaurant. We had chicken vindaloo and lamb rogan josh. I personally did not eat. I had the soup and the tea. That was it. But of course, my boys who are always ready to eat, they had the garlic naan with the curries. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you guys had fun. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, say whatever you want to say down in the comment section, but just be active. Let me know you are here. And if you're just watching and have not decided to subscribe, please consider subscribing. We need to grow on this channel. I hope you had a good time, and I promise you this is not just what Delaware has to offer. It was just the day we went to, the season and all that. See you next week, same time, inshallah.